Sometimes your job does not match your fashion aesthetic. There is a way you imagine yourself looking every day, but when you get into your job, every other person is looking very conventional, very this is a job kind of. But you want to look spectacular. You want to stick to how you want your style to look. So what can you do to make your job and your fashion aesthetic kind of come to a balance? Welcome to today's fashion video.
How you like that? You gonna like that?
This is the ultimate guide to being a fashionista every day of your job life. You do not have to look a certain way that does not please or suit your aesthetic just because of the kind of job you do. So what do you do when your job does not match your aesthetic? I would say the first tip is to get clothes that fit the job. And this means that you should get clothes that are practical for the job. Even though you want to dress a certain way, there is a certain kind of style that is in your mind for your job. But the first thing you have to do is to ensure that your clothes actually fit the job. So if you are working, for example, in the bank, like in very conservative societies like Nigeria, for example, which is where I come from, even though you want to look very fashionable, you want to look very stylish, you have your own ideas, but whatever those ideas are, ensure that they are good enough for the office. What I'm saying is, you know, you're working in a corporate environment, so however you want to tweak your aesthetic, farm girl style, you want to look the school girl style, ensure that it is still fit for the corporate area. Yes, you want to bend the rules if that's what your fashion style is going for, but you do not want to bend the rules in a way that it shows you have total disregard for the law of where you are. No, a fashion girly is also a girly who understands place and time. So place and time is very important, even though you don't want your job to, so to say, spoil your fun. Before you even begin anything as regards making sure your aesthetic is spectacular irrespective of your job, ensure you know what kind of job you are doing and ensure that your aesthetic is practical for that job. My second tip very quickly is to get accessories that suit the job or that can fit the clothes that you're wearing to the job. Unless you are in a job or in an environment that makes you wear just uniforms or scrubs, for example, being a doctor, being an RN, being a nurse, there is no reason why you should not get accessories that would elevate your style to the uttermost. Do not underestimate the power of the right accessories for your outfits. Do not underestimate how much accessories can take your basic or elaborate outfit from a 0 right to a 100. So you want to have a certain look, you want to have a rich girl look when you're going to the office. Your accessories, what kind of accessories are you going for? Of course, you know, gold pieces, they'll always look good. For example, what kind of gold pieces? How will you layer them? You want to look like you have your act together. Your hair, what kind of, so to say, braids do you want to make or wigs you want to make, because all of that is still part of accessorizing. Your shoes, are they polished? Are they well made? Do they fit your feet? Do they give you this elevated look? Do not underestimate how much accessories can do for your outfit, unless again you are in a job where you have to wear a certain kind of clothes or you cannot use jewelry. Why are you not using accessories to make yourself look how you want to look to work daily? Ask yourself that question. The third tip I have to dressing like a fashionista every day of your work life is the uniqueness of your style. Even though you don't want to be too far away from what everybody's wearing, do not forget also that you have your own reputation to hold up. You have your own fashion reputation to hold up. You have a way that you want to look in your head. So why would you totally displease yourself by not being unique in your style? Being unique in your style has to do with wearing what fits you in a way that fits you. We have talked about already in the first point, knowing if your style is practicable for the job. So if it's practicable, yes, it's a corporate world. Okay, now what kind of corporates do you want to wear? Everybody's wearing probably just a simple white shirt and black pants or white shirt and skirts. But how do you want your own shirt and skirt to look? how would you do it in a way that, yes, it still follows the law, it's still corporate wear, but what do you want to tweak in it? So for example, do you want to put on a hat if you are allowed to put on a hat for work? Do you want to put on a muffler where all the women are simply just wearing shirt and skirt? You put on a muffler, you put on a layered skirt, a skirt that has so much flair, razzmatazz. So what is unique to you even while you are doing the thing that looks okay for work? So uniqueness of style is very important. That is how you can keep being a fashionista even though you are just going to this everyday 9-to-5 job that everybody expects you to just, wear what you have and come to know. You look spectacular when you come in every day. There's something wonderful about you because you've taken the time to have your unique style. What fits you, and in the way that it fits you, you have to take note of this and use it to change your game. Every day, Monday to Friday, you can get yourself to the office looking cute, even though it's just an office environment, and even though it looks like the office space does not match your vibe. And number 4, which would have been my number 1 point if not for the fact that we had to lay all those foundation before coming to this point, that's to show you how important number 4 is. Number 4 somehow can even sum up all we are saying here, and it is make your clothes a personal statement instead of a general deference to convention. Make your clothes a personal statement, something you are saying, something you are portraying, something you are expressing, instead of just a general deference, instead of just a general submission to what you think is conventional or accepted in the office space. So for example, again, people think office space is just where you wear simple outfits too, but no, you want to make a personal statement. For example, at my workplaces here on Fridays, I wear my African wears. That's a personal statement. It's a statement of my roots. It's a statement of how proud I am in my culture. It's a statement of the things I am used to, my culture. How are you wearing that thing you want to wear? That is your personal statement. Everybody may just be wearing the easy corporate wears of this and this, but you put on layers of jewelry. Maybe on Fridays, if it's allowed, you tie on a scarf, or you put on bandanas, you put on, you just make that outfit unique to you. You just make it you, even though you are in a general space where everybody's just wearing the conventional. But how is it unique to you? Try it out, switch things up, find the style that works in the style of the office. Find what you can say in the midst of this thing that is just so conventional and general and everybody's doing the same thing. What is unique to you? You can dress it up in that way. You can find styles that are unique to you but will still work in the office space, and that is how you make your job to match your aesthetic. So you make your job submit to your aesthetics instead of you just laying down your aesthetics because of a job. So it's kind of a reverse play. You make your job fit into your aesthetic because you have already obeyed the rules by knowing what is needed of you. Okay, we wear corporate wear. Now, how do I want to wear my corporate wear? What do I want to say with the corporate wear I'm wearing? Or what do I want to say with the, so to say, tech bro wear that I'm saying? Everybody's wearing tech bro wear of maybe polo, jeans, sneakers. How do you want to do yours? You want to maybe put a shirt over yours, throw on a cap, layers of jewelry, painted nails maybe for the guys. What do you want to say with your style? That is what we are talking about. Make it unique even in this general space. This is a very short video. We've come to the very last point of how to make your aesthetics match your job. Confidence is needed. That is the very last point. We cannot talk about fashion, we cannot talk about style, we cannot talk about trying to switch things up or switch things down without talking about confidence. Confidence is what you would need to stand out where everybody is doing the same thing. Unless you don't want to be fashionable, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, my dear. And if you do not want to be fashionable every day you go into the office, that's fine. This video is not for you, and that's okay. Some people are just okay with the conventional every day. Let's just wear and go. Let's just pick anything that comes from our box. That is perfectly fine. Nobody judges you. In fact, people praise you for always being predictable. Some people like predictable people. We know on Mondays she wears white and black. On Tuesdays he wears black and blue. everybody knows. So people even like you because you are the predictable walker. But if you are the one, you don't mind standing out, you don't mind everybody is looking so basic, you are looking so flair, you are the one I'm talking to. Confidence is needed, because when you are the sole red amongst probably whites or blue, all eyes turn on you. So are you confident enough to rock that unique space, to rock that 1 in 1,000 look? Are you confident enough to carry it for the day? Confidence is needed, and if you are not confident enough, it can be built. Confidence can be built. Confidence can be built in the sense that you tell yourself, first of all, I look good. So did you check yourself in the mirror? Did you look good? Do your clothes match? Did they suit your body? Do you have on the right accessories? Is your hair looking good? Is your shoe looking good? Are your clothes well laundered, ironed? They are not torn, threads are not coming out of them. Then you look good. So be confident that you look good. Doesn't matter that you're not wearing what everybody else is wearing. You're wearing something good to you, something that looks good to you. You're saying something with your style. So confidently say it. It's just like opening your mouth to speak, but this time you're not opening your mouth to speak. Your clothes are doing the talking. So confidently let your clothes do the talking. Carry your shoulders, lift your legs while you walk into the office. Spray good perfume so that even before you come in and show people the uniqueness of your outfits, your perfume is already talking. Confidence can be made to work for you. Even if you do not have confidence, not everybody has confidence sometimes, especially when you are not wearing what everybody's wearing. You build it. You get a mirror in your house. You look at outfits that look good on you. The clothes may be fine, but it may not be for you. There are clothes I've had to throw out like that. They are beautiful, but it's not for me. It's not for my body type. It's not for my skin color. So you throw it out and you build the confidence at that level to know that I look good, so other people will see me looking good. And that's confidence. You will be able to carry your shoulders up, head straight, and walk into any room, even though you don't look like every person. In conclusion, I've given you 5 tips you can use to make your job match your fashion aesthetic, or the other way around. The point of this video is to not make your job be the excuse for why you are not dressing in a way that you love or in a way that is true to you. That is no excuse. I've given you 5 very easy, very relatable, and even very similar ways in which you can make your job and your fashion aesthetic say the same thing. So I hope this video was very helpful. It's a very short video, very easy to follow, very easy to execute. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment what other tips you may have for people in the comment section. I will see you next week. Bye bye.